For what feels like forever, digital marketing is pretty much played by Google's rules, right? Well, there's a quiet revolution happening right under our noses. It's totally changing how people find information online, and it's creating a brand new and, frankly, an incredibly valuable kind of customer. We are talking about the rise of AI search. And let's be super clear here. This isn't just another little algorithm update that we all scramble to figure out. No, we are witnessing a fundamental, ground-up change in how people search for things. And that means we need a completely new playbook if we want to be found online. And if you're thinking, it's just a niche trend, you might want to think again. Just look at the money pouring into this. AI search platforms like Perplexity AI have attracted, get this, $14 billion in backing. This is not some little startup experiment. It is a well-funded movement that is absolutely changing the game.
So what exactly is a tool like Perplexity? Well, the best way to think about it is like the baby of Google and ChatGPT. You ask it a question, but instead of just giving you a long list of blue links you have to click through, it actually reads everything for you. Then it gives you a direct, synthesized answer, and it even shows you its sources. It's not a search engine, it's an answer engine.
Now, here's why this matters so much. This new technology has created a totally different kind of user. We're not talking about someone who's just browsing around anymore. These people, they have a very clear goal in mind, and they are way closer to making a decision.
Okay, let's really break this down. On one hand, you've got the traditional Google user. They're kind of exploring, right? Clicking a bunch of links, comparing a dozen tabs, maybe getting lost in a sea of information. But the Perplexity user, they're different. They want one direct, credible answer. They are not looking for more options. They are looking for the solution. And that means they have a super high intent to act on it.
And the business impact? Oh, it is absolutely undeniable. The data shows that traffic coming from these AI search engines converts at, wait for it, 3 times the rate of traditional search traffic. Let that sink in. These aren't just more visitors, they are better, more qualified visitors who are basically ready to buy.
So the big question is, how do you capture this incredible new audience? Well, your old tactics just aren't going to cut it. It's time to stop thinking about search engine optimization, or SEO, and start focusing on something entirely new.
So, welcome to the world of generative engine optimization, or GEO. This is the new art and science of creating your content so that it's specifically designed to be picked up, trusted, and, most importantly, cited as an authoritative source by these AI answer engines.
Let's put this head to head. With old school SEO, the whole goal was just to rank for keywords, right? Drive as much traffic as possible. But with Geo, the goal is to be cited as the source to drive those super qualified conversions. The whole focus shifts from content designed to just rank to content designed to be referenced. It's a subtle change in words, but it's a massive change in strategy.
So you're probably thinking, okay, I'm sold. How do I actually win with Geo? Well, you're in luck. We've got a clear 5-step blueprint you can follow to start optimizing your content for this brand new reality.
Okay, so here's the plan. It all starts with mastering the QAE format and making your content super scannable. Then, you've got to develop some original data, adopt a more conversational tone, and finally engage with online communities. Let's walk through each one. First up, the question, answer, evidence format. Think about it. These AI engines are literally built to answer questions, so you have to structure your content the same way. Start with the user's question, give them a direct answer, and then, and this is absolutely key, back it up with evidence. That means data, expert insights, something credible. But does this simple switch actually work? Oh, you bet it does. There was this financial planning firm. They restructured their content using this exact format, and what they saw was just incredible. They saw a 250% increase in consultation requests. All they did was directly answer their clients' biggest questions and back it up with proof. By doing that, they became the go-to source for the AI, and the AI rewarded them by sending them a flood of highly qualified leads. All right, step 2 is all about structure. And this is an easy one, but so important. AI engines need to be able to scan your content easily. So use clear headings, break up those giant walls of text, use bolding to highlight the really important stuff, and maybe even create little answer boxes for common questions. It makes your content so much easier for both AI and humans to digest.
Now, step 3, this is your secret weapon. I'm talking about original data. See, these AI engines are programmed to find the most authoritative information out there. And you know what screams authority? Unique insights that nobody else has. This could be from a simple client survey, an analysis of your own data, anything that's new. For example, check this out. A dental practice, surveyed their patients about dental anxiety. They then published a short, simple report on their findings. The result of this one little action was
A 400% increase in new patient inquiries. That's just wild. Their unique data made them the definitive source on that topic. The eye saw it, cited their work, and started sending new patients right to their door.
Okay, step 4 is all about tone of voice. AI models are trained on how real people talk and write, so they naturally respond well to content that just feels, well, natural and conversational. So ditch the stuffy corporate jargon. Just write like you're explaining something to a smart client. You know, clear, direct, and approachable.
And finally, we've got step 5. You have to build authority beyond your own website. The AI engines, they don't just look at what's on your site, they look at your overall reputation online. So by actively, and this is important, helpfully participating in communities like Reddit and Quora, you're signaling to the AI that you're a trusted expert whose content is worth citing.
This all brings us to what might be the single most important point. We are at the very, very beginning of this massive shift, and that presents a rare, incredibly powerful opportunity for anyone who is willing to act right now.
Think about it. Right now, most businesses are still out there fighting the old SEO war, totally oblivious that the battlefield has completely changed. This means the early adopters of Geo are quietly building deep authority with these new AI engines, and there's almost no competition. But you know how this goes. That window of opportunity, it is not going to stay open forever.
So, I'll leave you with one final question to really think about. In this new era of AI search, is your content built to be the definitive, citable answer? Or is it already, slowly, becoming invisible to a whole new generation of searchers who are looking for solutions, not just links?